20 minutes here, so it'll be interesting to see what happens before news. Obviously, buys above, I would say buys above 185 would be a good spot, kind of the zone where we're looking at yesterday. So I think buys above there will be nice and clean, especially if we get just a random wick and a pullback. CPI news is always very, very volatile, so it will be interesting. And we will see what happens there. Just going to put it on the chart so people understand what is going on. GBP CPI news. So we'll see what happens with the GBP CPI news. As for gold, gold is a daily time frame close below support here. So we have this support that's been going across, but we're still respecting the 4-hour support and still respecting 1900. I don't see sells until we get below 1900. Many people will try sell with this support here being broken, but we're still within this 4-hour zone. So we might see a pullback to 1910, which is what I was looking for yesterday, and then rejection back down. So I think sells from 1910 start to make sense based on the daily to try get back to the zone. But if we start getting above 1910, 12-ish zone, I think buys can make sense going into New York. As for London, London normally likes to pull back. Yesterday it didn't, but New York gave us the pullback, and then London close gave us that move down. But I'll be looking for a same move. As long as you can respect around 1912, downside makes sense. And I won't be selling the lows. I would try sell to the lows. So in New York session, if you're planning for sells, amazing sells would be if you could look for resistance to be formed anywhere in here, and that'll be your trade. Everyone's going to try trade the lows, and they're going to get screwed from this zone here. But if you're in from here, you can secure some positions here, and if this pushes through, you're going to be in for great position. So I might look at that myself. Actually, we'll see how this populates, and that's the plan for New York on gold. So pretty clean, pretty easy. Now we just need to wait, be patient, and see what opportunities present us, and then what we'll take it based on. We'll make decisions based on that. So yeah, above 2.4, you know, that's only a little bit, man. 2 pips or something. We just need a good close above there. That's the whole point. I just set it as an easy number. You know, it's only 3 pips. So yeah, gold buy possibility. Yeah, I mean it is possible as a counter trend. Just you need to rely on volume, right? You just need to rely on volume, which we've not been really seeing in London and such session for gold. So that is why gold is better to trade in New York at the moment. At the end of the day, in the beginning of the year, gold can be good in London. It's seasonal. Gold is seasonal for London, and yeah. Will you stream NY session? No, I won't stream NY session. I stream London session. So yeah, that's the analysis, guys. You know what I'm gonna ask yet? If you haven't already, 386 of us showing up here early in the morning. Thank you all for showing up. Looking forward. Let's get some pips here, and yeah, at the end of the day, do the YouTube business. That's the next step. So if you haven't already, if you guys could do the YouTube business, 386 of us, if we could get the likes up to around at least 200 likes here, I really would appreciate that. Let's get the volume into the markets here by leaving a like. You know, the YouTube business, hate to say it, but it's part of the game, right? So yeah, man, if you guys are enjoying the stream, leave a like. Let's get this up to 200 likes. Would greatly appreciate it. As always, what's your opinion about your plans? Well, I had a look at it, and it was good. Nothing to comment on that. I mean, it's a pretty simple plan. We need to kind of wait. I think you joined Zoom a little bit. I was looking at it while in the beginning of Zoom. What's your prediction of gold in London session? It's, you know, at the moment looks like it wants maybe sideways and up. Do you mind taking a look at Euro JPY? Can do that for you. Is it wise to go full margin on a trade? You are never sure. Nothing in life is 100%. Nothing in life is 100%. So that's a stupid question, because nothing in life is 100%. So why would you go full margin? That's stupid. That's a very stupid question. Go to the casino, man. You'll have better stuff. Damn, I just arrived. All good, man. All good. So he wanted me to look at Euro JPY. I'll look at it for him quickly. See daily time frame here. Yeah, that's a bit mixed, so we're ranging on 4-hour range. Not the cleanest, man. I think buys could make sense above 158, 929. Selling can make sense. Yeah, sells if you can create resistance below 158, 586 to get to the bottom of the range. I'll just be careful in here. You could maybe anticipate early buys above here, but this is ranging at the moment. I think you need some volume, and I think it's a bit tough. I don't think this is really worth it. Yeah, 4 pips. Not really worth it. Smash the like and share the stream chat. Yes, sir. Can you quickly touch GBP NZD? I don't look at every single pair. I just look at popular pairs that I know other people. I don't even have GBP NZD on my chart here. So anything I have on my chart, I might look at. But it's very hard to look at 100 charts in the morning. But this is what makes me different, right? What makes me different is I actually give time to the people. So I'll look at as many as I can, but please don't spam me with charts. Understand it's very tiring, and it's an effort to give you analysis on every pair. So just take a break between asking me of pairs, and I'll have a look at how much I can do. So yeah, Euro USD, let's have a look. I know this is a popular pair. Daily closing with rejection, 4-hour closing back in the range, Bobby. And yeah, I think you can look for it's a tough spot. I think buys above 1.09209 would be good for some upside. For selling, it's a bit hard. I mean, it would make sense to sell here. It's tough though. It's tough. It's a tough spot, to be honest. Risky sells below 1.09127, but that is an option. If a strong candle closes below, I rather look for price to create support to continue up bullish with the way it's postured at the moment. USD CAD, someone wants to have a look quickly. If I don't have the pair here, and yeah, if I don't have the pair here, then just send a chart and I'll have a look at it in Discord, right? If I don't have the chart here, send a chart and I'll have a look at Discord. And most of you should be sending charts. So daily close above the range here looks good to continue bullish. 4-hour time frame looking good to continue bullish. Yeah, I'd only look for buys here on USD CAD. Anything closing above the range here should give you the continuation. So 15-minute closes above the range should give the continuation. Pretty simple. Why don't you provide giveaway dollar like others do in live channels? Because I'm not the same as others. If you want, then go to their live stream, right? I give away so much value here, which is worth much more than dollars, and if you follow the value, you make money. So I'm basically giving away money. And I also do giveaways. I give away free subscriptions to what value? I give away subscription to my private group, but we have to hit milestones for me to do those giveaways. I've given away over $1,000 in the last 4 months, right? And that's including cash giveaways. I've given away funded accounts that I'm not sponsored. All of these other channels are sponsored by funding companies. I've given away from my pocket, send it to them in PayPal. I've done group giveaways, I've done one-on-one giveaways, I've done cash giveaways, right? But we need to reach the goals, right? So the goals, every single goal we reached, I did a giveaway. Yeah, digital begging. So the next goal, if we can make I think if we can get the stream to around 1,000 viewers, I'll probably give away something. I'll do something. I'll give away another maybe membership or something cool like that, right? Constantly wanting to help. That's why it's in the title. So I'll probably give that away. And if you don't want the membership, then here, take 55 bucks, no problem. Don't need your money. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you. From Los Angeles people here we have. Nice. Does it make sense to look at all the other charts? No, I don't like to look. I just focus on one chart because that's all my information is right in front of me. San Diego? Yes, sir. Knowledge is the best giveaway. Yeah, most people charge for their knowledge. You have to buy their course. You have to buy their mentorship. My knowledge is here. I only charge for my time. So the only thing people would pay me for is my time to get application, because application is what's going to take you to the next level, not the information. Information is good and it proves that the system works. It proves that you can get better. But if you really want to be good at trading, you need to learn to apply the information, and that requires someone to guide you, and that's what you pay them for. You shouldn't be paying them for information. You should be paying them for application. Set an alarm for this amazing content. Thank you, man. I appreciate you rocking up. How much money do you relatively need to live in Dubai? You can live on $3,000, no problem. Depends on what lifestyle you want to live. Dubai can fund any lifestyle. You know, there are people here, man, who are working on $280 a month. There are people working on $280 a month here, man. Did I pay for guidance when I first started? I couldn't find anyone when I first started, honestly. There was no one. When I first started, there was no like groups or anyone legit. When I started, it was in the heat of all of these furus online, selling lifestyle, selling courses, selling signals, and I could see straight through that. So, you know, I didn't pay in the beginning, but I did pay one guy for a one-on-one session and wasted easily $400 for one session, and that drastically failed. It was a disaster. He spent 35 minutes getting to know me, and then realized, and then by the next 30 minutes, there was not enough time to cover anything. And basically, I got lost. He didn't even record the session. So yeah, it's just been it was a complete drama. And from then on, I was kind of like, ugh, it's not really the best. It's only till I started discovering that there are communities. But in the beginning, I wish that there was someone legit I could have found, you know, who could have guided me. It would have made my journey a lot easier in the beginning. It was not only until maybe 2-3 years in. How do you think CPI will affect GBP/USD? The same way it affects GJ regarding the pound. So I expect to see some pound weakness, actually. That's my prediction. Your strategy on stream is priceless. Thanks, man. If only I discovered your channel 3 months ago. Well, I'm glad you discovered it now, and welcome. Are you from Dubai or you just live there? I just live there. Drop a like, guys. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, 500 in us, 150 likes. You guys are not active today. It's the YouTube business. You have to do the YouTube business. Part of the game. What to do? It's the YouTube business. I hate to say it. I know it's cheesy, guys, but it really does support the channel, really does get this value out to more people, and more people will benefit and stop getting scammed in this industry. People will learn better, and when we do that, we can change this industry for the better, and it will be something that is held at a high standard, not some online gimmick, because this is not a game. This is a huge land of opportunity if done properly, and that's what I want. But without getting that message out there, no one's gonna know. Do you trade futures also? Just Forex? Yeah, just Forex, because why should I add anything when I can just... The whole point of trading is to make a full-time income from a part-time job and allow yourself other time during the day to do other things. Your job is not to sit at the market for 12 hours. That's how you make mistakes. That's how you lose money. Traders is get in, get out, and get on with your day. Or you're going to leave a position for a long amount of time, which is a swing trade. But that's not working. They're not working. They open the position the day and then they do other things. That's your job is not. You want to spend as minimal amount of time actually working and planning, because that's where you make the least mistakes, and that's where you let the markets work for you. At the end of the day, once you take the trades, it's up to the market, it's not up to you until you make a decision. Sell or buy, amigo? Why don't you buy and sell, whichever one goes into profit, close it. So why don't you sell 0.5 with the probability to drop? What, I do that for fun? I mean, it's what will I get paid with 0.5 lot, you know? It's not my plan. I want to follow my plan. That's not being disciplined. I get what you mean, but it's not guaranteed. It's just what I predict. And I'm looking more for the opportunity after news. That interests me more than just trying to gamble and get that right. It's just based on what I've seen. And in the future, I can look to start adding that into my plan. But it's very hard to replicate news because every single news event, economic conditions are different. Whereas with setups, we can replicate setups. So instead, what I would look for is the initial news move to happen to avoid slippage, to avoid all of that drama. And then if I start seeing this continue down, I can use the 1 minute time frame to get into a scalp, as I was saying, if we start seeing some very heavy volume. I bought a course and it was badly structured, didn't gain anything except one thing. Do your own research. Google, YouTube is free game. Yeah, the information you could probably find on Google and on YouTube, especially from reputable sources, but you need to make sure that it's a reputable source. I think the best thing to do is pay for someone's time, not pay for someone's information. So I think investment in education is fundamental, and it's not education, it's investment into getting better, right? You need someone to guide and you provide. No one's gonna provide and you just get spoon fed. You need someone to guide, and I think if you are gonna make an investment, that's what it should be in. It's definitely something that will excel you, especially if the information is truthful and it's beneficial. You will save so much time and money if you just invest a little bit into getting the correct information, but you need to do your research to make sure that what you're getting into is legit and proper. And yeah, that's why I always make sure that whatever I provide is basically paying for my time, and you guys are getting the most value possible. What's your biggest win? I don't hold trades for a long time, so my biggest win is not a single it's not compared to, it's not a 5-figure win. I'm still looking for that 5-figure win. Not looking, but when it happens, it happens. But yeah, it's a good mid 4-figure. What other businesses do you have beside Forex? So I basically have, when I started in crypto, so I went pretty heavy in crypto, to be honest, back in late 2019, early 2020. And I pretty much held that for the bull run. I withdrew that, and then I invested some of that money into dividends and property, which pays. And then I have a lighting business, which closed down. That was one business I had. And then I trade, so I have investment income. I trade, and then, yeah, that's basically it. Then I also make money from, of course, having a group and stuff. But trading is more of a primary income, that's for sure. I also have other businesses that I'm working on. So I have other business I'm working on, but they're not proper. Damn, here we go. Here's the news, guys. So big spike up. I do think this is interesting to see a spike. Maybe inflation came back worse than expected. Let's have a look. So yeah, I'm waiting for data to come out. There we go. 6.8. Okay, came back as forecasted. That's good. I'm surprised. I think we're seeing this spike up because it's positive for the pound. I do think this should flip, because this means that I think it's hard to say at the moment, but realistically, if we see inflation going down, we're seeing a positive move, because people are like, Okay, great. We're finally seeing the pound inflation calm down, which is really positive to see pound inflation calm down. But that means less interest rate hikes, which could see the pound pull back before continuation up. But I'm bullish on pound, so I don't really care, and this is why I don't gamble on news. So if it pulls back, I'm using pullbacks for opportunities for upside. And if this continues up, then obviously buys above the range makes sense as well. So we have two options here. So it's nice to see this wasn't some big fat candle, and we can maybe get a trade in here. Glad you didn't gamble on that. Yeah, it's good. Don't gamble on news. Hey Harry, how many people can still join the group? Sorry if I ask again, just join. Or if you just joined, then only around 5 spots left. And yeah, if you just joined, then around 5 spots left. Are you still holding some coins of Bitcoin? Yeah, I still hold some Bitcoin and Ethereum just to keep in there, so I'm always part of the market. What broker to use for 5-digit capital account? Yeah, I had the same problem. That's why I don't want to put 6 figures in a broker. I rather just risk more with less, because if you're a profitable trader, you don't need to follow the rules of risking 1 to 2%, because you're just having a lot of money tied up in a broker. So I just use a big guys, and the one I use, I'm not affiliated with it. You know, I'm not affiliated, but the broker I use is called IC. I can't speak. Have I used magic keys? I've never used magic keys, actually. I've never used magic keys. Where are you from? I am from originally from England, but born and raised in Dubai. Did you come from money or you grew up poor? Fortunately, I didn't grow up poor. No, not poor. But not, depends what you consider money, It's a long story, actually. It's a long story. Maybe one day I'll dive into it, of what happened. But yes, it's actually, the guy has 900K in a broker. Yeah, if I had that much in a broker, I wouldn't need that much in a broker, so I would withdraw most of it just to have the money, and I would have reinvested that money into so many different things that make me more money, because you don't need that much money in a broker. So if you're not withdrawing that money, it's like, why wouldn't you withdraw it, and start reinvesting in different things, growing different things. So for me, I would have just keep, maybe if you have that much, you would keep 200K, but at the end of the day, it's like that. I have a full-time job, not sure if I can participate in the live events. Would it make sense for me to join the group? So, this is how you know if it makes sense for you to join the group. First of all, you have to ask yourself, okay, what value are you getting from the group? The live sessions are all recorded. So, if you can join the live stream, you can join the group, because after the live stream ends, we still have the Zooms running. Every single, on the weekend, on Sundays, which I think if you work a job, you should have a day off. Then, or if you don't, I understand the grind. I'm in the same grind. We have the Sunday webinars. You can leave your questions in chat, and I will answer them on the webinar. And I record all of the information, and I put it in the Google Drive here. So many people, the problem that they have is that they have these, groups they say, oh, I have 1,000 hours of content, and it's not organized. I've organized it. Even if you're a beginner, I have the fundamental videos, and you can start part 1, 2, 3, all organized, 4, 5, 6, everything is organized, and then the webinars are recorded. So if you're busy, you can still see it. The second part of being part of the group is you're surrounded by like-minded individuals who are gonna look to help you trade, and it's just basically getting feedback directly from me. So when you take trades, I can give you feedback. That's what it's for, right? So you make the decision. If that's valuable for you, then it would be an option. If that's not valuable for you, then it's not going to be an option. It's simple as that. But there's so much. I think just watch the video on the website, guys. That explains exactly what you get. It's a community. It's to be with a group of traders who are like-minded, gain feedback, chill with us. We stream New York session. on Tuesdays. I mean, it's you'll understand, right? I don't want to sit here on stream shilling it. It sounds like I'm trying to. Yeah, every time I do that, it makes it worse and worse and worse. Like I'm trying to. The information is there. The information is there. You can have a look. 50k is good. Yeah, 50k for me is good. I mean, you can risk up to 4% on 50k and you're basically trading a 150k account. Where do you teach about trading and everything? I want to learn about fundamentals of trading. Where I teach about trading, the first resource everyone should use is free. My YouTube, I'm telling you, my YouTube has so much information. Like, you don't have to pay for information. The best place to start is YouTube. The only thing people are going to end up paying me for is my time, which should be paid for. And my time should be paid for, and that's just how I run it. Right? But everything on my YouTube is the best place to start. I would say if you're a complete beginner, start with the free Forex course. I do not have a paid course, so check out the free Forex course. I've actually seen people with 10, 15 million in a broker, and yes, it was a live account. Just because it says live doesn't mean it's real. But it is possible. They should basically have an investor account. What's the fee for your group? That link has everything. What's some other passive incomes? Other passive incomes, I'm currently building different projects to build different passive incomes. So I still make money on crypto. Trading is of course a passive income that I'm growing and pushing hard. And then I also do stuff on the side. So if there's any opportunity to make any money doing different projects, doing different tasks, I will do that, right? So I help people in terms of, you can flip stuff. Flipping stuff is always good opportunities. Networking, connecting people. And then when I network with different people, they give me different opportunities to create income sources. But that's not a passive source of income. That's more like contracts. You get different contracts for doing different stuff. So all of this adds to your income, and then you just build wealth like that. Why don't you just stick to crypto? Because you only make money when it goes. I don't trade crypto, so I only make money when it goes up. If it goes down, I lose money, or money is just sitting on the side. Right? So it's like an investment. It's like investing in stocks and dividends. Why don't I trade? And before someone asks why don't I trade crypto, is because it's inconsistent in volume, and my edge is in the forex markets. As you can see, Bitcoin has been ranging for how many days? Finally is moving today. But look at this. Look at that, guys. What are you going to do? It's disgusting. So this is not what I want. Now it's finally moving some volume. But yeah. Also the leverage, I prefer trading with lot size and stuff. Stop spamming 5%ers in chat, man. It doesn't get you anywhere. I don't know if 5%ers is good because I've not taken a funded challenge. So I can't say. I haven't taken their challenge. I haven't withdrawn from them. The only time I'll tell you if something is good is if I've used it, if I've withdrawn, if I've received my withdrawn and everything. There you go. Someone has withdrawn from the 5%ers. So they'll be better. Brian will give you better information than me. Can I sign up to the group for only 1 month? Of course you can. That's why I make it monthly. Because you can try it for 1 month. If you don't like it, then leave. It's simple as that. I'm not this person who's like, oh, here's your bundle offer. Subscribe, and then you're screwed because you don't know what you're getting into. It costs $1.8 per day. You're basically buying yourself a coffee a day for a month. And if you don't, to get information, which I've made really sure that I provide the highest value. And if you don't like it, then you just cancel your subscription. Simple as that. And also if you cancel, you still get the whole month. And no matter when you join, you get the whole month. So if you start on the 25th, it will run to the next 25th. That's another question I get DM'd a lot. What's going on? Nothing. It pumped up and now it's doing nothing. What's the orange vertical line? You mean horizontal? There's no orange vertical. How long is it good to wait after news? Even 5 minutes sometimes. 5 minutes is enough after news. Do you think it'd be okay to make a long position if the 15-minute candle closes above 18? I think 185. We need closure above 185.2.02 would be good. But yeah, after news, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, until there's a setup. So when there's a setup, then you can take a trade. Are you profitable? You can make that decision up for yourself. I'll show you the resources to understand if I'm profitable or not. Every single trade I take on stream is recorded in the stream journal, which you guys can find on the Discord channel. So this should tell you if I'm profitable or not. If you think it's a lie, then go back and watch every single stream and put in the work. If you think I'm not taking it on MetaTrader, that's fine. You can go to Discord, and when you go to the Discord free group, which is in the description before someone asks me, go and to Harry's Trades and look at all the MetaTrader screenshots, right? You can see all the screenshots of my trades taken on MetaTrader. If this is a demo account, I can show you the account right here. I have it above me. If I'm trading small lot size, go and watch Friday's stream. It's the stream where I showed last week's profit, and then no one can ask me again. There we go. Oof. That is all my shills. So if that's not enough information, then you're looking at the wrong thing. And I'm sorry, I'm not here just to show profits. I'm here to provide value. Everyone else shows profits on Instagram. If you want to remain in that loophole of unrealistic expectations of people making 50K a day and you dreaming to make that when you haven't even made your first $500 in the market, then go keep dreaming and understand that first you need to learn the skill before thinking about scaling. It's possible to make 50K, but it takes time. You need to scale. Why don't you answer me anymore? Because I don't see your questions. Simple as that. How long did it take me to be profitable? It took me around, just to be profitable, around a year. Am I expecting GJ to go up? Not at the moment. It's hard. Don't Bapper? What's Bapper, man? How long have I been trading? 3 years plus. Any advice for me? I can't get out of the extending SL phase. I'm a good scalper and profitable, but there's times where my strat flips. I ego my own trade and thinking, oh, they're just stop loss hunting. Once you set your trade, you don't touch it. You don't touch it. People want to go to the moon without realizing you need to learn to build the rocket first. Facts. Learn to trade and the skill and the money will come. Also facts. Thanks, you see this one? Yeah, I see this one. Now I see it. I just didn't see the one before. Please don't spend time on these people. What you make doesn't matter. People believe what they want to believe. Yeah, but I like to say it once per stream. And then after I say it once per stream, I don't have to say it again, right? Then if someone else asks, I said, I've covered that question, rewind the stream. So at least like that, it's super easy. August is so unpredictable. Summer holidays, yeah, they should be coming back in September. We should see a little bit more consistency in September. In gold buys, good luck, good luck. Did you send the chart in? Send the chart in Discord. We'll have a look if you want us to have a look at that. What I'm looking for now is something to close above 185.2. 185.2 is what I'm looking at. If something can close above there, would be interesting. Today you got in a short and the spread was 8 pips. That's ridiculous. Yeah, 8 pips is ridiculous, man. I would immediately change broker unless you did that at market open, right? If you did that at daily open, I understand. 9:30 again? Is there? I don't remember there being news at 9:30. CPI, no, we're good, man. Nothing else is too important. This is not too much. This is property, I think. Yeah, selling price of homes. Expecting it to go down. Yeah, homes are not doing too well in London. But long term, property is king. There should be a 10 to 14 day free trial of your subscription group so that we can have an idea about its strength. Its strength is very relevant if you just do the research. Allowing people to come in for 10 to 15 days gives the opportunity for people who are just randomly want to join, take all the information and leave. So the problem I have with that is I want serious people joining the group. The minute, if you're not serious and you join the group and I notice you're not a fit, I will happily refund you and send you a message saying I'm sorry, but I don't think you're right for the group. Because I don't have time. It's not a big deal for me to not, make $50 on for my time. I rather just someone not be in the group than have to deal with someone who's difficult in the group, right? At the end of the day, it will be limited spaces eventually because I need it controllable. For me, I need something that I can control, that I can make sure that everyone's progressing, everyone's happy, because that's always been my goal. My goal has always been to try help the trading community, and the way I'm going to do that is to make sure everyone is being helped. Also, like Antonio said, I have a whole YouTube channel to see the strength. That is facts. Thank you, man. Now let's have a look at your trade. If it loads. Yep, that makes sense, man. Breaking the highs here. Target, I'll just move it down to the daily resistance. Stop loss, I like you giving it some room. Yeah, I think you can move your stop maybe just around to 1904 also makes sense. Somewhere around just here. Because it shouldn't break that. It shouldn't break 1904. Anything closing back into the range you can even manage. But again, it's London, so this might need to take its time. But this is what we've been planning. Remember, we've seen this move every single time. Alright, will we get the close above here? 11 minutes. What's the 5-minute doing? Maybe, I wonder if a 5-minute close will be enough. 1 minute, the 5-minute close is here. Do we have a 15? Yeah, previous 15-minute close bullish here. Let's see this close in 45 seconds. Yeah, I'm here to learn to stop over trading. That's my downfall. Really need to work. Yeah, so the way you're going to do that is every trade you take, you need to send it in the group. That's going to hold you accountable. If you trade too much, then you're going to send too many trades and you're going to get told off. What type of reverse scam is this? A 14-day trial? Then what people do when using something like Canva? Yeah, exactly. Use all the perks. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Dad. Alright, so 5-minute candles not closing above here. So that's not going to give me an entry. It's closing right at resistance. I do need to see something closing above. If this thing starts ripping, it's a bit unfortunate. But as per my rules, I need to see something closing above this 0.23. Yeah, it's also 1 hour level, so I think it'll be best to wait for something closing above. When are you most active during the group? I'm always giving feedback. So whenever someone sends a trade, I'm constantly giving feedback, constantly active during London and US session. US session, we stream once a week. and then I'm constantly giving feedback and watching over everyone, and people ask questions and I'm just there answering. It's a community, so we're just constantly discussing, and then of course for the webinar, and then now after stream as well. So you shouldn't have a daily goal that's only going to hold you back, because you're going to force the market to make your daily goal. Your daily goal should just be to focus on taking the next best trade, and do that again and again and again, and eventually you're going to grow, and your account size will grow, and your profits will grow. But trying to reach a daily goal, you're forcing something that is not what the market wants you to do. You're adding something to the market that is going to hold you back, because you're forcing that. What's a good lot size for $500 account? If you don't know how to calculate the lot size on a $500 account, you're going to most likely lose money on that $500 account. And this is exactly my point. People are scared to invest time, not money, time in learning about lot sizes. This is all free information. You don't need to pay $1 to learn about lot size, to learn about account management. This is all free. I have videos on risk management, everything, right? Lot size, just make a Google search, how to calculate lot size. I even talk about lot size in my course. Look at this. This is what I mean. And this doesn't cost you $1. But people are happy to put $500 into an account. People are happy to put $500 in an account and risk that money to learn nothing. When for the cost of zero, look at this in the video, right? Skip to this part. Where is it? Section number 3. Pips and lot size. There's a whole section 35 minutes in which explains how to do pips and lot size. Right? I explained that. And that costs you zero, but can save you a lot of money. So make use of that, guys. Make use of that. Quite new to trading. What's the typical spread on news candles? Is it likely to stop orders to be filled? No, depends on your broker. Spread can jump up and down during news. That's why we recommend not to trade news. 5 thunderstorm, yeah, with a close above though. Yeah, maybe. This actually looks very juicy if it closes above 500. Shit, Antonio, what did you make me do here? Yeah, maybe breaking this high. But not now, it's only 1 minute. If this just breaks it, then we'll wait for maybe 15-minute close. Let's see. I might wait for the break of this high, guys, here. It's a little bit of an early entry, but there is volume. But not till this 5-minute closes first. Stops would be how big though? Yeah, like 18 pip stops. Yeah, potential at the break of this high, but let's see. I need this candle to close first before making a decision. It is a riskier trade here. I would go a little bit less risk though, because then you'd rely on this next 15-minute to close above. Yeah, I need a bigger bottom wick than this. I don't like this. I need a bigger bottom wick. This is kind of showing me like a reversal. Yeah. I might give this a shot. Break of this high. This is a risky option, guys. Stops would be below the 905, but this could be an option. Break of this high here. I am going to use a little bit less risk, but I think this could be the option of the day. So yeah, didn't break on my broker yet. I'm watching my broker. Did not break on my broker yet. All right, it did now. I'm in. There we go. So that'll be the trade. It's a risky option, but I do rely on volume hopefully to continue this. Run stops like this. And we hope that the 15 minute should close above the range here. We'll break even around this 15 minute resistance here if we can get up there. If this 15 minute fails, that will not be the best, but that's the plan. Makes sense to break even at this 15 minute resistance. What's up, Rudy? Hope you're well, brother. Nice to see you, man. It's gonna retrace? Yeah, if it retraces, then I'm wrong in the trade and I'll lose it, right? Simple as that. What is 5-minute thunderstorm? It's a setup. There's a YouTube video on that setup. Call the bank again? Yeah, we'll see if we need to call the bank or not. It can pull back if it wants to. We just need this 15-minute closing hopefully above this line here. As long as we close above the line, I'm happy with the trade. If not, I'll make a decision, of course. Hopefully we can close above here in 1 minute. Would be nice and ideal to close above the 15 minute.